Hello. When you think of diabetes symptoms, what comes to mind? I'm sure you remember 3. Too thirsty, too much urine, weight loss. And you are right. These 3 symptoms of diabetes have been reported since ancient Egypt, 1,500 years before Christ. In this video I'm going to talk about the 10 main symptoms of diabetes. And the sooner we find out that the person has diabetes, or prediabetes, the better. Because we've managed to prevent the consequences of diabetes, and if you're prediabetic, we've managed to prevent you from becoming diabetic, and I'm going to tell you how at the end of the video, so watch it all the way until the end. But first, enjoy the video. Let's make this video the record holder for the most likes on the channel. That's why this video is so important. Hand it out hard. And tell me, do you have diabetes or prediabetes? What part of the United States are you from? Write down there. Let's go. Insulin resistance is a growing problem in the United States, affecting approximately 50% of the adult population. This metabolic disorder can lead to the development of serious health conditions such as type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and obesity. In this video, we're going to explore the causes of insulin resistance in Americans and how to prevent and treat this problem. What is insulin resistance? Insulin is a hormone produced by the pancreas that helps regulate blood sugar levels. When we eat foods that contain carbohydrates, the sugar is absorbed into the bloodstream and blood sugar levels rise. In response, the pancreas releases insulin to help remove sugar from the blood and take it to the body's cells where it can be used for energy. Insulin resistance occurs when the body's cells don't respond properly to insulin, which means blood sugar levels remain high. To compensate, the pancreas produces more insulin, which can lead to a vicious cycle of insulin resistance and high insulin levels. But after all, what are the most common symptoms of diabetes? In this video, we will present the top 10 signs that may indicate the presence of the disease. 1. Excessive thirst. If you are always thirsty, even after drinking plenty of water, this could be a sign of diabetes. This is because too much sugar in your blood makes your kidneys work harder to filter out the sugar and, as a result, makes you urinate more often. 2. Constant hunger. Another common sign of diabetes is excessive hunger, even after you've just eaten. This happens because insulin is not working properly, preventing the body's cells from using glucose as a source of energy. 3. Unexplained weight loss. If you've lost weight without making significant changes to your diet or exercise routine, it could be a sign of diabetes. This is because the body is burning fat and muscle for energy as it is not getting enough glucose. 4. Blurry vision. Diabetes can affect vision, causing problems with focus or blurred vision. This is because too much sugar in the blood can damage the small blood vessels in the eyes. 5. Slow healing wounds. Diabetes can affect the body's ability to heal wounds, especially on the feet. This is because diabetes affects blood circulation and the immune system's ability to fight infections. 6. Frequent infections. If you have diabetes, you may be more susceptible to infections, such as urinary tract infections and skin infections. This is because excess blood sugar can weaken the immune system. 7. Constant fatigue. If you feel tired all the time, even after getting enough sleep, it could be a sign of diabetes. This is because the body is not getting enough energy from glucose. 8. Tingling or numbness in the hands or feet. Diabetes can affect the nerves, causing tingling or numbness in the extremities of the body, especially the hands and feet. 9. Urinary frequency. If you're urinating more often than normal, especially during the night, it could be a sign of diabetes. This is because excess blood sugar makes the kidneys work harder to filter out the sugar. 10. Mood changes. Diabetes can affect mood and cause irritability, anxiety, and even depression. This is because excess blood sugar can affect levels of serotonin, a neurotransmitter that is linked to emotional well-being. Now that we know the symptoms of diabetes, let's talk about how to avoid this condition. There are 2 main types of diabetes, Type 1 and Type 2. Type 1 diabetes occurs when the immune system attacks the insulin-producing cells in the pancreas. Insulin is a hormone that helps the body absorb glucose from blood cells and turn it into energy. Without enough insulin, sugar builds up in the blood and can cause a range of symptoms. Symptoms of type 1 diabetes can include excessive thirst, frequent urination, fatigue, unexplained weight loss, blurry vision, and frequent infections. It is important to recognize these symptoms and seek immediate medical attention if they appear. Type 1 diabetes is usually diagnosed in children and young adults, although it can occur at any age. Type 2 diabetes is more common and occurs when the body does not produce enough insulin or does not use insulin efficiently. This is known as insulin resistance and can be caused by factors such as being overweight, lack of physical activity, and an unhealthy diet. Symptoms of type 2 diabetes can include excessive thirst, frequent urination, fatigue, blurred vision, slow-healing sores, frequent infections, and tingling or numbness in the hands or feet. To prevent type 1 diabetes, there is nothing that can be done as the cause of the disease is unknown and cannot be prevented. However, it is possible to prevent or delay the development of type 2 diabetes with some simple lifestyle changes. One of the most important ways to prevent type 2 diabetes is to maintain a healthy weight and eat a balanced diet. That means limiting your intake of foods high in sugar and refined carbohydrates, such as sweets, soft drinks, and white bread, and opting for fiber-rich foods, such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes. In addition, it is important to incorporate regular physical exercise into your daily routine. Exercise helps control blood sugar and can help prevent insulin resistance. Try to do at least 30 minutes of moderate physical activity, such as brisk walking, jogging, or swimming, at least 5 times a week. Another way to prevent type 2 diabetes is to manage stress. Chronic stress can affect blood sugar levels and increase your risk of developing diabetes. Practicing relaxation techniques such as meditation, yoga, or deep breathing can help reduce stress and prevent diabetes. For those who already have diabetes, it's important to follow a treatment plan carefully. This includes regularly monitoring blood sugar levels, taking prescription medications, and following a healthy eating plan. In addition, doing regular physical exercise is also key to maintaining health and preventing complications associated with diabetes. And then how to avoid diabetes? And now, how to prevent a pre-diabetic from becoming diabetic? This question was answered through the DPP study, Diabetes Prevention Program, where they randomized over 3,000 people with prediabetes and allocated them to one of 3 groups: lifestyle change. They had to lose 7% of their weight, eat fewer calories, and exercise 150 minutes a week. In the other group, they used metformin 850 milligrams 2 times a day. In the third group, they gave placebo, flour pill, which was the control group. The lifestyle change group was the winner. It reduced the risk of becoming diabetic by 58%, and the metformin group reduced the risk of becoming diabetic by 31% compared to the placebo group, over 2.8 years. So, it is indeed possible to avoid diabetes, and, in certain cases, even to get out of diabetes with weight loss and lifestyle changes. Did you like it? Do you now understand more about diabetes and its symptoms? I hope so. And what will be the next video you're going to watch? I'll leave my 2 suggestions that will appear here on the side. Remember to subscribe, comment, share, and until the next video. Thank you very much.